It was just another sunny Tuesday in April when chaos erupted at YouTube's headquarters. A female video blogger stormed the office and opened fire. Within seconds, terrified employees ran for their lives, hiding under desks and in bathrooms. She injured 3 staff members before turning the gun on herself. April 3rd, 2018, a day that would change everything inside YouTube's walls. From that day forward, YouTube's CEO had bulletproof glass installed in her office and hired armed ex-Marines as personal security. That wasn't paranoia, that was survival. But the question still lingers, why did it happen? What could drive a seemingly ordinary YouTuber to such a horrific act? To understand, you need to know the real story of YouTube, not the polished PR version, the real one, built on chaos, greed, algorithms, and a little bit of magic. The year was 2004. The internet was a mess. Facebook had just been born. TikTok didn't exist. And watching videos online, a painful experience full of buffering, low-quality players, and broken links. Then during the Super Bowl halftime show, Janet Jackson's wardrobe malfunctioned. For a brief second, her breast appeared on live TV. Millions of viewers saw it. Millions more rushed to Google later to find the clip, but they couldn't. There was no platform that made it easy to upload, host, and share video content. And that's when 3 guys from PayPal, Chad Hurley, Steve Chen, and Jawed Karim, decided to change the game. Their goal wasn't noble. It wasn't about democratizing video. It was about seizing a moment. They wanted to build a platform that could go viral. Something raw, unfiltered, fast. The idea? A dating site where users uploaded video profiles. They even bought a domain, www.tunein.hookup.com. No, seriously, it flopped. Nobody wanted to send video dating intros. But the core tech, uploading videos to the web, was gold. So they dropped the dating idea, renamed the site, and launched something new, YouTube.com. Just a few weeks later, on April 23rd, 2005, Jawed Karim posted the first ever video, Me at the Zoo. It's 18 seconds long, it's blurry, it's just him talking about elephants. But it changed internet history forever. In its first months, YouTube was lawless. There were no copyright filters, no algorithms, no content ID. People uploaded anything and everything. Clips from TV shows, full movies, pirated music videos, violent street fights, anime compilations, even straight up porn. And YouTube, it let it all slide because traffic was king and piracy drove traffic. People started whispering online, oh hey, there's this site where you can watch Friends for free. You can see The Daily Show without cable. They even have that leaked UFC fight. The founders, they weren't just aware of it, they relied on it. When one engineer suggested developing a system to automatically flag illegal content, the idea was rejected. Too early, too risky, too damaging to growth. Why stop the fuel that's feeding your rocket? YouTube became a haven for rule breakers, bootleggers, and opportunists. People figured out ways to slice copyrighted content into parts, add fake borders, or disguise it as educational material. And YouTube just watched the views go up. Behind the cute logo and friendly UI was a machine built on stolen content. It wasn't clean, it wasn't fair, but it worked. Millions started coming to YouTube every day. Advertisers noticed, investors circled, growth exploded, and that's when the shark smelled blood. By 2006, YouTube had a problem. On the surface, it looked like a miracle startup. Insane growth, viral content, cultural relevance. But under the hood, it was a legal time bomb. Media companies were lining up with lawsuits. Viacom, Universal, NBC, everyone wanted a piece or someone's head. YouTube was burning through cash just keeping the servers online, and they still weren't making real money. They needed an exit. Enter Google. At the time, Google was hungry for video. They had launched their own platform, Google Video, but it flopped. YouTube had what Google wanted, traffic, brand recognition, and total cultural dominance. But there was a catch. Google couldn't buy a company built on piracy. So YouTube started cleaning house. They began deleting copyright infringing videos, issued takedown notices, made deals with content owners. And in public, the founders began speaking in a new language. We believe in democratic media. YouTube empowers creators. This platform will change the world. Translation? Please give us your billion. And it worked. In October 2006, Google bought YouTube for $1.65 billion. It was one of the boldest, fastest, most controversial acquisitions in tech history. The media applauded, investors salivated, the founders smiled for the cameras. But behind the scenes, YouTube was making a different deal. One that involved data pipelines, tracking, and long-term control. Google didn't just want video, they wanted to know who was watching, what they were watching, and for how long. Welcome to the next phase of YouTube, monetization and manipulation. After the Google acquisition, everything changed. YouTube wasn't just a platform anymore. It was now part of the biggest surveillance machine on earth. Google's first mission? Monetize everything. The solution? A brilliant, invisible puppet master. The algorithm. It began innocently enough. Recommendations, trending tabs, personalization. You watch one cat video, it gives you 5 more. Seems helpful, right? But over time, the algorithm evolved. It stopped showing you what was new. It started showing you what would keep you watching, no matter what. Drama, outrage, conspiracies, whatever glued your eyes to the screen. YouTube realized the truth. The longer you watch, the more ads you see. The more ads you see, the more money it'll make. So the algorithm started chasing human attention like a predator, feeding people endless loops of what they feared, hated, or secretly craved. Flat Earth, anti-vax, political extremism, toxic trends. It didn't care. Engagement is engagement. Clicks are clicks. Truth was optional. And as creators adapted to the new machine, YouTube shifted again. Now it wasn't just a video site. It was a career path, a war zone, a place where attention meant income and outrage meant gold. And for those who stepped out of line, demotion, shadow bans, demonetization. YouTube had built an empire on free expression, then slowly tightened the leash. And the algorithm? It became judge, jury, and kingmaker. No one knew how it worked, but everyone feared it. The golden age of YouTube, when weirdos, rebels, and outsiders ruled the homepage, was fading. In its place came a new era, clean, polished, corporate. Why? Because advertisers were scared. They didn't want their logos next to conspiracy rants, dark humor, or anything vaguely controversial. After the infamous apocalypse in 2017, when big brands pulled out en masse over ad placements, YouTube hit the panic button. The solution? A purge. Thousands of videos were demonetized. Channels disappeared overnight. Comment sections were disabled. YouTube rolled out vague community guidelines that no one could fully understand and then enforced them retroactively. Creators who had built massive audiences, edgy comedians, independent journalists, even historians, found themselves deplatformed, flagged, or algorithmically buried. Suddenly, YouTube wasn't a free speech haven. It was a walled garden. And the price of staying inside: play by the rules or disappear. But here's the twist: the rules kept changing. What was okay last year might get you banned today. What was praised last month might now be harmful content. And the algorithm? It shifted constantly, leaving even top creators guessing what would keep them alive. And yet YouTube told the world, we're just making the platform safer. Safer for who? Not for creators, not for independent voices, but for brands, for corporations, for sanitized ad-friendly content. YouTube had gone mainstream, but in doing so, it lost its soul.